Good morning, hockey fans. This is Stephen Heisler with HeisHockey.com, the Victorious Hockey Company, the Junior Hockey Discussion Group on Facebook. And you are watching the Junior Hockey Morning Show. We are on the World Sports Broadcasting Network, WSBN.TV, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Today is Friday, June 23rd, 2023. Today's topic is rolling into the end of June. Last week coming up, but today we will talk about the 5 habits that turn off college coaches. This was this morning's article. If you are a subscriber on HeisHockey.com, you'll get to see the text of this for the most part. Competition among college coaches has always been fierce, but the current recruiting environment allows college programs, when they see their chances improving of landing one recruit over another, to turn their heads away from other athletes who are equally qualified. It is a new nature of recruiting that puts prospects at a distinct disadvantage. Yes, there are more coaches out there recruiting. However, one slip in skill, attitude, or other key traits can doom a prospect's opportunities to be followed, recruited, and committed. Here are the 5 characteristics or bad habits, mistakes, call it what you will, college coaches will not tolerate from prospects. Number 1 or number 5, you pick. Disrespect. Regardless of how it's manifested, when a young player shows even the slightest degree of disrespect, they are toast with coaches. Look in another direction while getting instruction from a coach. Treat family members badly. Finished. Argue with the referee or linesman. Take a hike. Pick one or any number of rude acts. You are history. This even counts for advisors. Had a player a couple years ago at the Odessa Jackalopes camp in Chicago area dislocate his shoulder. His brother was there. His dad was there. Trainer takes him down into the locker room. And this kid is cussing out his father. Dad, go get the effing car. I looked at the kid. Dude, that was the end of our conversation. That was the end of our relationship. You think I'm ever going to put my name on a kid that cusses out his own father? Oh, no. No. No way, Jose. That relationship was terminated. Rightfully so. Temper. Toss a water bottle. Argue with a teammate. Ignore a coach's instructions. Or yell like a banshee. And you will be crossed off the list. Coaches see bad tempers as long-term fixes. They do not have the time to be psychologists for the uncontrollable head case. If you cannot control yourself, you are a liability. If you don't have control of your emotions, you are a liability. If you can't help but retaliate when you've been assaulted, picked on, chirped, whatever else pushes your button, and you react like a dummy, that is not going to be tolerated. Big red X next to your name. Another one that plagues teenagers of all varieties, but not my own. My kids don't have this problem. Lack of promptness. When coaches see young players are habitually, what the hell word is that? Tardy. They're always late. They begin to doubt whether they will be able to manage their own time in college. If a youngster cannot be on time with adult supervision, a coach must assume there is no chance that he or she will turn a new leaf when they get out on their own. Look, I don't know how my wife managed to be at work at Disney for the last 16 years. But when I first met her, she could not even get out of the driveway. She would get out of the driveway. She'd come back in the house. She'd go back to the car. She'd come back to the house, back to the car, rushed all the way to Disney, and somehow get there on time. It's a miracle. There's no way that's humanly possible for any normal person. Maybe I shouldn't give her 300 horsepower cars. I don't know. Tommy, what do you think? But she always made it there on time. But she procrastinated, and she was late for everything else. And somehow, some way, we kind of changed her somehow. And now she's generally on time. She still forgets things. Back in the house, back in the car, back in the house, back in the car. If she sees this show, I'm toast. Don't tell her I told you this. None of you guys know. Laziness. So-called game players are of no use to college coaches. There are too many issues coaches already have to cope with to add a lazy player to the list. If you plan to be a college athlete, you must prove it every time you step onto the ice. Too many hard workers are available for coaches to spend a minute considering the rehab of a lazy one. Listen, this is crazy. Every single moment through your junior career, through your college career, is a tryout when you're on the ice. If you really think that stall is secured and that is your stall, forget about it. Someone can come in at any time before the roster freeze and take your stall. For junior hockey. For college hockey, there are probably a dozen walk-ons who will work their tail off to take your stall if you give them the opportunity. So don't get comfortable. It's catastrophic. You have to work, period. Don't work. Don't expect to keep your name above that stall. And the most important one, number one on my list, selfishness. Success in college hockey has everything to do with teamwork. A selfish player sticks out like a zombie on steroids. Coaches want nothing to do with them. That's as clear as day. Nobody likes a 100-point penny dropper if he's minus 30 for the season. Yeah, he's pretty. Yeah, he scores a lot of points. But he cannot and will not get back and support his team on the other side of the ice. Cherry picker. Go back to the bench. That was my point. Every single time complaining about, I got the assist on that one. I mean, kids, don't do that to yourself. Don't be that guy. Yes, you deserve the points that you deserve. But my goodness, stop trying to steal points. Stop worrying about it all the time. The exception is goalies. For some reason, scorekeepers cannot and will not tally shots correctly, especially in opposing barns. I don't know. Those stats are important for those goalies because it really leads to opportunities or lack of opportunities. Get the numbers right, folks. It's important for these guys. But goalies on the ice, I think they're the most selfless person on the ice. They're out there for the entire game. They depend on you guys doing your job and being team players. And when you're not, you're really impacting not only the game, but that guy between the pipes' career. Short show today. It's Friday. Big week next week on Monday. I got a huge surprise for you. We're going to have someone kind of break down some of the top picks for the National Hockey League draft coming up next week. Former NAHL coach, former USHL coach. Yeah, you guys are thinking it's Bliss Littler, aren't you? It's not Bliss Littler. Not this time. I'm not even going to tell him. I'm just going to make you guys come in on Monday morning and like, holy smokers, how did that guy get on the show? Longtime friend. Good guy. Good hockey guy. You see here what else is going on next week. Got the draft. My daughter, not Sonia, Cora, is getting engaged. So we'll be driving to Michigan, next Friday morning? We'll leave here about 6 a.m., get to Michigan Saturday morning, check into our hotel in, what town is that? Grand Rapids. Head over to the lake, enjoy the party. Come back on Monday. I think we're going to stop in Knoxville, Tennessee on the way back on the 3rd of July. And then Daisy's going to fly home that Monday. And then Tommy's been dreaming about this road in the middle of what goes from Tennessee to North Carolina. Dragon Slayer, Tail of the Dragon. We're going to try to attack that in our GLS. Hope we don't break the car. Go over a cliff. Do a video the whole time, Tommy. How important is this road to you?
Very,
very important. All right. That should be fun. Might end up in Blairsville, Georgia for lunch on the 4th of July. And we'll be fighting our way through traffic from the top of Georgia to Florida. Be home just in time to write the article for Wednesday morning, hopefully, and get back on the live show Wednesday morning. So there'll be no show on the 4th of July. We will figure out something for Monday. Next Monday. That'll be July 3rd, 2nd, 3rd. There you go. That's it for today, folks. A little bit bantering going on. Hey, listen, if you have any questions about today's show or suggestions for any show, please chime in the comments. I'm really looking to expand Western Hockey League coverage in the Canadian Hockey League for obvious reasons. Kind of forced into that situation. So we need some CHL experts that want to jump on the show once a week. That'd be awesome. Talk about all things Canadian Hockey League. It's kind of strange for me to go into that corner of the hockey world. But here we are. Thanks, Bliss. Until Monday. Hope that you enjoy your coffee, enjoy your weekend, and have a great day in hockey.